Hayley and her husband have been saving every spare penny for the last 6 years to buy their own home. But soaring property prices are making it hard to keep up, and home ownership is becoming even more out of reach for young Aussies as another major city joins the $1 Million Club.
Rates are going down and prices are starting to go up.
It's been growing rapidly, actually.
Sold!
We're saving as much as we can every single week, but it's just not enough. It's not enough to keep up.
First it was Sydney in 2015, then Melbourne in 2021.
Sold to you and congratulations.
Brisbane joined the club last year. Now Adelaide has hit the big time.
I think it really dashes hopes for many first home buyers in terms of their prospect of purchasing a home.
And come hell or high interest rates, there's seemingly no stopping it.
With everything costing more and then trying to save more, it is a stretch, which is really unfortunate because it shouldn't be this way.
They're bricks and beams, but they're the hopes and dreams of first home buyers right across the country. The problem is, for those knocking on the door of the property market, that safe as houses investment is running away faster than anyone can keep up.
Every Saturday you just know it's written off. You're just going to be driving around.
Hayley Kerr says she and her husband have been saving everything they can, including cash from container recycling, for 6 years. They've been house hunting on Brisbane's north side for 6 months, but since they started looking, they've had to increase their pre-approval 3 times, from $800,000 to $980,000.
You think that you've hit a goal and then you find out that the goalpost has moved just as you raise your pre-approval. It's hard because you just don't know, is that even going to be enough by the time we get pre-approval? Do we then need to look at it again in a month's time? Because we're just not competitive.
And she isn't alone in the capital city crunch.
We have really seen a change in that affordability landscape, and I think for first home buyers trying to break into Brisbane, Adelaide or Perth, the impacts on that change of affordability have been most dramatic in these capital cities.
Dr. Nicola Powell is Chief of Research and Economics for Domain. Its latest house price report revealing Adelaide homes have hit $1 million for the first time this quarter, with Perth's median house price also on track to hit the $1 million mark by the end of this year. In Sydney, it's on its way to $2 million, now just $8,000 shy of 1.7.
So that means by the end of 2025, 6 of 8 of our capital cities could have a median house price above $1 million. And that, quite frankly, is eye-watering for your average Australian.
What do you make of that milestone?
Very exciting for some, pretty upsetting for others.
Coronis sales agent Mitch Brown.
You've got to do everything you can to get in, because once you're in, you're fine. It's just a matter of getting in. So
Very much a seller's market.
100%.
This listing of his at Cashmere, north of Brisbane, proof getting in is the biggest hurdle. It sold in 2016 for $580,000 and is now in the midst of negotiations around the $1.5 million mark. How do people keep up with that?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, if you're not in, something like this is now...
Oh, it's unachievable. I start to see a lot of sellers looking to plan for their kids because they know they just won't be able to get into the market.
But Domain does have some positive predictions for those on the outside wanting in.
Now is a good time to purchase before we see prices move higher and see perhaps a bit more momentum put into them once we see that cash rate being reduced a handful of times.
Now or never, a tall order for those already stretched to the limit, but they're pushing ahead anyway.
I feel like as soon as you give up, you might miss an opportunity, so I don't want to be in that position.
We'll keep our fingers crossed for you guys.
Thank you.